swing, sing, and all that jazz. And here to give you the downbeat is Henry Holloway.
Thank you, Marilyn, and hello again, dear listeners. A special welcome to all you other kind folks listening on the internet. I was reminded of the birthday of Benny Carter, one of the giants of jazz and swing, on August 8th, 1907. Now, I must shamefully admit that I have not played many Benny Carter jewels on my programs in the past, so today you'll get 15 minutes of Benny Carter, his alto saxophone, and his big band. Right now.
Coming on from the Trianon. Song Melancholy Lullaby. We welcome you once again to another session of Trianon Time. Coming to you from really the spot to go on the West Coast for your dining and dancing pleasure, the beautiful Trianon Ballroom in the heart of Southgate, California, and featuring the very fine rhythms of Benny Carter and his orchestra. Off to a very fine start tonight. Benny Carter brings you for the number one tune tonight, Rose Room. Ah, yes, that was swell, Benny Carter. Very, very fine. Now Benny brings you another old favorite, especially in the Benny Carter style. I Can't Get Started With You. That was I Can't Get Started With You, with Benny Carter himself featured on the saxophone. And now we have the voice, the lovely voice, of Lucy Elliott to sing I Can't Get... Oh, no, we just did that. Night and Day. Night and Day. Here it is.
are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day, night and day. Why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? And the torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night. Night and day, night and day, under the hide of me. There's an old such hungry yearning burning inside of me, and the torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and
Thank you very much, Lucy Elliott. Now, if my eyes don't deceive me, it's Benny Collard and the lads and 1 o'clock jump. 1 o'clock jump, Benny boy.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Well, the announcer said it all, so I won't repeat. Just to say that the fade at the end there was not of my doing. Benny Carter and his orchestra in Southgate, California, during the northern spring of 1946. Benny Carter died on July 12, 2003, just 1 month shy of his 96th birthday. I have at the ready now Dick Haymes to sing They Say That Falling in Love is Wonderful. I attach great sentimentality to that song because I sang it in a National Hunt for Talent competition in 1961, and it helped me to get into the finals.
They say that falling in love is wonderful. It's wonderful, so they say. And with the moon up above, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, so they tell me. I can't recall who said it. I know I never read it. I only know they tell me that love is grand. The thing that's known as romance is wonderful, wonderful in every way, so they say. I can't recall who said it. I know I never read it. I only know they tell me that love is grand. And to hold a girl in your arms is wonderful.
Lovely. Irving Berlin wrote it in 1946, and Dick Haymes sang it there in a 1950 U.S. Navy Star Time broadcast, accompanied by the Buzz Adlam Orchestra. Today I'd like to play you a studio recording by Ray's daughter Jan, waxed in September 2006.
and you linger like a haunting refrain, and I find you spinning round in my brain like the bubbles in a glass of champagne. You go to my head like a soup of sparkling burgundy brew, and I find the very mention of you like the kicker in a julep or two. The thrill of the thought that you might give a thought to my plea casts a spell over me that I say to myself, get a hold of yourself. Can't you see that it never can be? You go to my head with a smile that makes my temperature rise like a summer with 1,000 Julys. You intoxicate my soul with your eyes, though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my though I'm certain that this heart of mine hasn't a ghost of a chance in this crazy romance. You go to my head. You go to my
You Go to My Head, written by Mrs. Gillespie and Coots in 1938 and sung there by Jan Eberly in 2006. Jan also, according to the sleeve notes, conducted the orchestra. What a gal! My friend Ralph Carmichael is the world's leading big band gospel music maestro. He and his wife Mar live just outside Los Angeles, and we've spent some quality time together. Listen to Ralph Carmichael's arrangement and his orchestra's performance of the old traditional spiritual Every Time I Feel the Spirit. Ralph Carmichael and his outstanding big band and arrangement in 1999. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray, to quote the full title. Local content time now, and we begin with accordionist Theo Kapp, who was an Art van Dam fan for most of his life. The Theo Kapp Quintet consisted of Theo, accordion, George Hayden, clarinet, Ralph Bailson, piano, Les Kelly, bass, and A.N. Other on drums. Here's a 1968 recording of Roos van die Parel. Theo Kapp Quintet playing Roos van die Parel. For our listeners abroad, Parel is the Afrikaans pronunciation of the charming town Paarl, not far from Cape Town. So composer Anton de Waal was paying tribute to a rose of Paarl, and he surely meant a human rose. A song now by Eve Boswell, Hungarian-born, raised and acclaimed in South Africa as an excellent singer, who then went to Britain to really hit the high spots. Here's a 1955 recording by Eve Boswell of Young and Foolish.
And foolish, why is it wrong to be young and foolish? We haven't long to be. Soon enough the carefree days, the sunlit days go by. Soon enough the bluebird has to fly. We were foolish. One day we fell in love. Now we wonder what we were dreaming of, smiling in the sunlight, laughing in the rain. I wish that we were young and foolish again. We were foolish. One day we fell in love. Now we wonder what we were dreaming of, smiling in the sunlight, laughing in the rain.
Lovely, Young and Foolish, sung beautifully by Eve Boswell on December 9th, 1955. I bet you haven't heard too many alto sax solos by Len Ritchie in your life. Len has been in the forefront of the South African music scene as a most able sideman for many, many years. Just enjoy his solo on this recording of Another Lazy Day. Another lazy day, the Rollo Scott Big Band with some splendid alto sax playing by friend Len Ritchie. I had a nice phone chat with Len earlier this week, and it was good reminiscing about the old days and some music giants who've passed on. Rest in peace. Here's a song by Jeff Wiener, one of the better baritones in South Africa. He's supported by a vocal group and a band under the direction of Gavin Fullard, who wrote the arrangement. This is 1980 vintage.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there and touched my head, walked with me all summer long. We sang our song and then we walked the golden sands. Two sweethearts and the summer wind.
The painted kites, those days and nights went flying by and by. The world was new beneath the blue umbrella sky.
Then softer than a piper man, one day it calls to you.
I lost you to the summer wind.
The autumn wind and the winter wind, they have come and gone.
They come, they go.
But still the days, those lonely days, they go on and on.
Those lonely days go on and on.
And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? I think of friend, the summer wind. The summer wind.
My fickle friend, the summer wind.
The summer wind.
That last low note will give you some idea of Jeff Wiener's baritone. The Summer's Wind's English lyrics were written by Johnny Mercer in 1966. Now a touch of Ken Higgins at the keyboard, of course. He's tops in this country, and even Fats Waller's alligator crawl can't faze him. Alligator Crawl, played by the Ken Higgins Trio on the 1st of August 2005 at Kenilworth in Cape Town. Finale time, and I'd like to present the South African Navy Band, directed by friend Clive Sharrock, playing The Beat in Cape Town sometime in 1978. Derek Hutton is the featured pianist, and the tenor sax solo is by Willie van Zyl. And with Henry Mancini's The Beat, played by the South African Navy Band in 1978, we must ring the curtain down on another program. I'll be back, God willing, with my kind of music. Till then, all the best to you and your loved ones. Cheerio.
Swing, Sing and All That Jazz was compiled and presented by Henry Holloway.
Henry Holloway's autobiography, titled Swing, Sing and All That Jazz, is due to be published in America by Trafford Publishers and will be available on Amazon.com and at Barnes & Noble bookstores. It tells the story of a unique South African who rose from humble beginnings to become one of only 2 non-Americans in history who has been honoured with America's prestigious Golden Bandstand Award, joining Frank Sinatra, Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman, and 50 other American music legends. This 700-page book tells Henry Holloway's remarkable story and contains more than 500 images of photographs, articles, and letters. Contact Trafford Publishers in Bloomington, Indiana.